Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to share with you some of the new products from Scrappy Tales Crafts. I was kindly sent these products from Sabrina and I just wanted to share the things I got with you before I start creating. I personally really love videos like this, so I hope you will enjoy it as well. First off, she sent me a couple of her embellishments packs. I unfortunately doesn't know the name, but they are gorgeous. Look at this beautiful pink and gold mix. Really pretty. And then we have this yellow greenish color together with the purple, really nice as well. And then we have this stunning 2 shades of blue, some silver and some white pearls. Really cute, perfect for flowers. Sorry, I got cut off. My battery for my camera died. So this release is evolving around weddings. So I have 2 of the main character sets. There is another one with a proposal that is also really cute. If I remember, I can put a link up here for it. But this is a cute bench. We have our couple and some layering for it. This is giving you an idea of what this will create. It's called Anniversary Couple. Really sweet. I love that. And then we have our wedding couple. This is also very stunning. We have With Love on Your Wedding Day. Wedding couple, this set is called, and you have your phones and your accessories for this set. And when I saw this, I was so excited because my cousin is actually getting married in like a month or so. So I thought I could create a wedding card for her with all of these beautiful products. And then we have this super large die. This one is called Topiary Trees, and this is giving you an idea of how it will look. I love this set because you can very much like decorate the side of your pockets. Hang on a second. So last fall she came out with this trifold card. I have a video, I can link it up here if I remember. To a project that I created with this one. I used it for a winter scene and I had a bunch of different sets, so this actually comes together. And I had a bunch of different sets to decorate all of those sides because it actually was like a front and then a flip and an inside. And then a front and a flip and an inside, and then the middle part that will fold out, which is really cool. She has tons of examples on that on her website. So these are nice because it just builds the scene, so you don't have to think too much about all of the sides and you can focus on some of them a little bit more. In that theme there is also this very beautiful Swan Lake. I think it's called Swan Lake and Bridge Trifold add-on. This is giving you an idea of how it looks. I think this is stunningly beautiful and you can definitely create this one. But I was thinking maybe doing something for Halloween with like black swans or something like that, if I'm not gonna keep it for my wedding theme. And then we have this one, also really beautiful. This one is called, what is it called? A7 Willow 3 cover plate. So this is what it will look like, and you have your separate dies that you see, they come connected. We have our piece to the back, which contains the stems of the trees. So that is really nice. You can cut this out of green and then decorate the other bits and pieces. And then the last thing I got is this beautiful die set. So this is giving you an idea of what it will create. So this is a wedding trifold add-on as well. So this will give you sort of a opening of your card. So this is just like, could you say gatefolded card maybe? So that is really nice. She had another one of those pull-out cards. I think that looked really nice as well. So you can definitely check that out if you like as well. But this is, I think this is a little bit more easy because you will of course have fronts to decorate and sides to decorate and then the middle piece. But it's nothing more than that. So it's a little bit, I think, an easier project than the other one. But that's just my opinion, and they are all really fun to create. But if you're in a hurry, this is probably not your project to go to. Then you can use them in other ways. But this is something that you really can play around with and have a lot of fun with. So I see that she has different sort of colors on her packaging. I don't know if that is because these are 2 and this is 1 or whatever is going on there, but I just wanted to point it out. Or am I just blind? Are these different? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. They look similar when they lay on top of each other. Okay, so never mind. So this is what I'm going to play with for today's video. So I hope you will enjoy it. So let's get into the card making itself. I created this A7 gatefolded card, and to start off I cut all of my pieces for the wedding couple. You can see how cute they are. I also used a marker on top of my white cardstock to color in the body of the persons here on the image. So I kept it quite simple. And you can see I'm just using my pickup tool here to help me with all of the small pieces for her dress. You can also see that the tuxedo here is black and with a white shirt, and we have some colored flowers. And for her hair there is also some flowers that I will attach when I have her colored hair in place. You can see the vial there also is here. I cut it out of vellum, so this is champagne colored vellum, and I just covered the entire thing and then attached it. For his shoes I also went with black, so you will see that in the finished project. I will have a lot of silver, so I decided to cut my sentiment out of silver and some silver shaded vellum as well. So you can see here how cute that turned out, and this is also included in the wedding couple, so you can get that together with this. And I will pair it with the companion sentiment here in the end. So cute, I love how this turned out. And then we are going to move on to the background for the inside of my panel. So I have a couple of ink blending brushes and this beautiful sort of pond, and this is called Swan Lake and Bridge. So it comes with a ton of pieces to create this bridge and all of the other elements. You can see we have some grass and some other vegetables for the lake. Super cute. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear something in the background. My whole family is home. We are on vacation, and yeah, just trying to find a quiet moment to do this voiceover wasn't the easiest, so I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. So you can see here how cute this is, and I will keep coloring in all of the things. And when I'm done with that, I will move on to working on my bridge. I cut it out of brown cardstock, and I think that turned out nicely, and I will start to assemble my pond here as well. You can see that the green really ties in nicely with that blue, and I love that I ink blended some of the parts just to make them stand out a little bit more. So that is a quick tip: if you want to change the color, just use your blending brushes for it. And I raised this bridge up with some foam. Of course, I put it down a little bit too wonky, so I needed to peel it off and put it down again. And that took me an extra second, but it was worth the time to do that because I really love the results. Then we're gonna work on the background for the inside of our card where the couple is going to be. And here I am taking that beautiful A7 Willow 3 cover plate die. Super sweet. Sorry, I just had to look what it was called. And then I'm attaching my couple to the bridge. And then I'm raising all of this up with some fun foam tape, and I'm having it in 2 layers thickness. So this will be on the inside. And I also created some swans off camera. They turned out so cute, and I made them be like a heart. So cute. For the gatefold itself, I took this beautiful design and cut it out of some silver cardstock, as well as some shimmery white cardstock. I love how that turned out. I don't know if you can see on screen, but this is from Nuvo, and it's one of those specialty papers, so it's not just white or gray that I'm having. It's a really fun shade to the background of that. So I fiddled around with this, and of course I got some liquid glue outside onto my mirror silver cardstock, so I had to take that away. I started off by taking one of these wings and just attaching it with some liquid glue, and then I will take the back side and just press it in place so I have that in the perfect position. You can see here how cute that is and how much room you get with that amount of sort of dimension that we have on the couple. We really need to have that little wing to be extended. So this is a nice die set to have in your stash. You can really use this with any type of project that you are creating. So this is a good one. I just have to say that to make this work, I had to have a big die cutting machine. I couldn't fit this into my regular die cutting machine. I had to have a bigger one. So if you just have a regular size die cutting machine, you can't use this one, I think. I couldn't make it work anyway. So that is something I want to point out, and it's just for the base piece, it was too large. If you have the other one that was released, I think last year, that will be sort of also a gatefolded, or you can have it like a flipped flop card. I don't know exactly what it's called because I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's a gorgeous one. I have a link here if you like to check out the video I created with it. It was a fold-out card, I think they are called. Very cute. They fit through your standard machine, so that one you can use, but you can't use this one. So I just want to point it out. If that is something you don't have, you probably shouldn't pick up this larger set. So for the back of my card, you can see I have this gray cardstock and this beautiful frame that I cut out of silver. And then I cut another gray colored inside piece, so all the people that will be giving away this card could write and sign it. So I will have that to the back so we can have just this couple on the inside. And I think this is a beautiful card to have on display later on for the wedding couple. So in that large wedding trifold add-on set, you have this oval shaped die, and I cut it out of silver cardstock, and then the sentiment on top of this gray, so happy wedding day it will say, and that will be the decoration for the front of my card. So that's it. We are pretty much finished with this project. I hope you enjoyed this card and got inspired to create a gatefold card. I will have the links down below for all of the products that I used in this video, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and watching to the end of this. So this is how my project turned out. If you like to see some more content where I'm using these dies, check out my Instagram account, because I will have a reel where I am creating another sort of interactive project. So stay tuned for that, and I will be back soon with some more content. Thank you for stopping by today. I see you soon. Bye!